Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy, and if you're new here, I tell stories in The Sims and help you improve your gameplay. Today, I'm finally taking a look at Cottage Living, the newest expansion pack for The Sims 4, at least at the time that I'm making this video. I am so excited to try it out. I've heard really good things about this expansion, which is kind of unusual for The Sims 4, and it's honestly right up my alley. I love farming and living off the land type of gameplay, so I really hope this lives up to the hype. Before I give you my thoughts on The Sims 4 Cottage Living, this video was sponsored by Farmville 3. This game is available for download on both Android and iOS on mobile and tablet devices. You can download it from the App Store or Google Play Store. Guys, I have been having so much fun playing Farmville 3. I don't normally play mobile games, but this one has got me straight up hooked, okay? Like at night when I'm too tired, like I've been playing The Sims all day for work, I'm too tired to play The Sims, but I want to play something, then Farmville is a great little game just to load up on my phone and play when I just need something mindless and relaxing to do. It's very addicting. It kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley, but like with better graphics and in like a mobile form. It's such a detailed and colorful world to escape in. You're surrounded by cute little animals and friendly farm hands and a relaxing farm. There's a huge variety of animals to collect, breed, and nurture. I've just been playing it like every night when I lay in bed. I'll play it during commercial if I'm like watching a show or if I just need to zone out for a while. It's a fun, very relaxing game, and I like that I don't have to be sitting at my computer to play it. Click on my link down in the description box or in the pinned comment to go check out this super cute little farming sim yourself. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's start by creating a sim with the new Create a Sim stuff. And it looks like we have 3 new male hairstyles. They're all actually really cute. Let's change him into a female. Oh my goodness. What a handsome woman he makes. Okay, there's actually a lot of female hairs. 12 female hairs came with the game and 3 male hairs. That's fair. They never give us enough male hairs. They are really cute, kind of like country sort of hairstyles, I guess. Some of them, I don't know. I like that there are some more curly styles and some long styles. I also really like this one with the bandana. Let's just randomize everything. That's what I liked. Oh my god, no. What's going on with that neck? Let's just give you a different jaw. I don't know what that was about. Okay, there she is. I like the clothing. It's very cottagecore, which is what you would expect. There we go. Now you're a farmer. That's actually really cute. But now I think I want to change the color of her hair thing. We'll just change it to solid red. Oh no, those are little llamas. Oh my god, those are little llama earrings. Look at that. So it did also come with some jewelry. Like 3 different sets of earrings, which we always need more earrings. I'm gonna give her those little strawberries. Cottage Living also comes with 2 new traits. One of them is Animal Enthusiast. These Sims are obsessed with animals and will seek their company often. They will have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. And it also comes with a lactose intolerant. These Sims will become sick if they eat dairy. We're gonna give her both of these new traits. These traits overall, I like them. I think they can be useful for Sims in any world. I hate it when traits are only useful within the context of the expansion that they come with, and that's like many of the traits in The Sims 4. Cottage Living also comes with a new aspiration. It's a nature aspiration called Country Caretaker. Country caretakers want to tend to the countryside and befriend all animals and critters. This aspiration is going to be useful for Cottage Living content, which makes sense, but I think there should be an aspiration for this content that's a little bit more generic that other Sims in other worlds could use. This one requires you to visit the neighborhoods of Henford-on-Bagley and win a competition in the Henford-on-Bagley Fair. But what if you wanted a Sim to be a country caretaker and live in Windenburg? This is a complaint I have with The Sims 4 overall. The expansion content doesn't really expand upon the content that already exists. The new traits and aspirations are typically always very location specific and don't feel like they can be used for any Sim in any world. There's no reason why a Sim living in Newcrest shouldn't be able to have a farming related aspiration if they wanted to. I mean, they can, but it kind of just bursts my bubble when I have to make them travel basically to the UK in order to complete their aspiration. I feel it should have more generic goals that don't revolve around a single location, but a allow the player to experience the new Cottage Living gameplay in any place. Cottage Living comes with a completely new world, something I always love to see, called Henford-on-Bagley. This is a rural UK countryside inspired world with 3 neighborhoods and 12 lots. Yes, you heard me correctly, 12 lots. I have to say I'm a bit disappointed with the size of the world, as I always am in The Sims 4, except for Windenburg. What happened to the worlds after Windenburg? That was such a huge, awesome world, and then everything that we've gotten since then has just been tiny. I guess I can kind of understand, since this is supposed to be a more rural world, that maybe it's smaller than some of the others. However, Sims 2's rural world had way more space than this. As someone who loves to play with the pre-made families, I personally feel there are far too few families in the new world. I like that they're adding some backstories and connecting the families to each other. That's really awesome. But there just need to be more families. But this ties into the size of the world as well. I feel the world should be double the current size, with numerous empty lots for player-created farms and at least twice as many pre-made families. There's only a single teenager living here as one of the playable Sims, and only 2 children who are related to each other. This makes it very difficult for a rotational playthrough of this world alone, which is my preferred way to play, without using townies or creating your own Sims. That's just something that bothers me personally. I know not everyone cares, and not everyone plays the game the way that I do, but for my Sims 2 players, you know what I'm talking about. There's really only one option for your Sim to move into the world if you create your own Sim and you want a pre-made house, and that is Cordelia's secret cottage. There's also this empty area down here at 2 Old Mill Lane that you could move your Sim onto if you wanted to build from scratch, but this is not a building video, so we're gonna go with the pre-made cottage today. Okay, here we are. It's raining outside right now because it's spring, but let's take a look at the new cottage. It is really, really cute, and it looks like this house already comes equipped for you to experience the new gameplay features with garden plots, an animal shed, and a chicken coop already here. Inside the cottage, we have a cute little eat-in kitchen, a nice little living room, and 1 bedroom and 1 bath. Now that we're all moved in, I just want to briefly look at the build and buy mode stuff. There is a lot of decor and just furniture and really cool stuff. I love all the stuff that comes with this. I really love this cottagecore kind of look, and I could see myself using this stuff even in other worlds, like especially in Windenburg. As always, The Sims 4 knocked it out of the park when it comes to graphics and stuff. But will they knock it out of the park with gameplay? Let's find out. The expansion adds a new skill, the cross-stitch skill. Let's have our Sim learn it and see what she can make. I'm buying a Make It So cross-stitch kit from the catalog. Now we can just click on it and choose Stitch from Patterns, Simple. Let's do a large hoop. This skill allows Sims to create multiple different cross-stitch pieces. Sims can cross-stitch specific patterns, or if their skill level is high enough, they can use a photo to stitch from reference. Sims can reach up to level 5 of cross-stitching and create some really cool looking pieces. I love the idea of making cross-stitch and giving them as gifts to friends and family members, maybe for a holiday. I think it's overall a very cool addition to the game, and this is something that can be used by any Sim in any world, which makes it much more useful for your overall gameplay. I wonder though, did they add a like or dislike? They did. I am so happy to see that they added cross-stitch as an activity that can be liked or disliked. I really was not expecting them to, because in the past they have not integrated new packs with previous content, but I'm really happy to see that they did that here and added cross-stitch as an activity your Sims can like or dislike. While she is cross-stitching, let's check out the new radio station. I'm gonna buy her a radio. Cottagecore. Now, I had no idea cottagecore was a genre of music. I have no idea what kind of music that is. Yep, Sounds right. One of the things I'm most excited about in this pack is the addition of new animals and farming. So now we have chickens, cows, foxes, llamas, rabbits, and wild birds. I would like to set up Marion's little farm here with some animals for us to raise. So let's start with the animal shed. If we click on the animal shed, we can choose purchase animal, and we can choose between cows and llamas. Let's have a spotted cow. Now, if I press play, here comes our cow. He just comes walking out, or she just comes walking out. If I click on her, we can name her Clara. That's a lovely name for a cow. Okay, this is Clara the cow. We can give her a treat, socialize, clean her, feed her, gather lactose from Clara, get some pets. Yes, moo. That was cute. And if we hover over Clara, we can see her age, her happiness, her hygiene, hunger, her attention. And next harvest, we are going to be getting some normal milk. So I do believe you can change the type of milk by what you feed the cow. That is actually pretty cool. Now that we have our cow all set up, let's get some chickens. We're running out of money, so I'm just going to purchase a rooster chick and a hen chick. I hear them. I hear them. Where are they? Oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. Oh my god, that's adorable. So one thing, if you've ever played The Sims 3 chicken coops, they're very, very limited in their gameplay option. And you can't even really like play with the chickens, and it looks like you can here, which is really cool. If we hover over the rooster chick, we can see the age, happiness, hygiene, hunger, and he needs attention. Oh my gosh, let's come over and pet him. And I think I'm just gonna do a little ka-ching here, so that we can get some adult chickens, just so we can see what they both look like. So let's purchase a brown rooster and a black hen. And here they come. I just love how you can interact with your chickens now. Aww. The thunderstorm doesn't bother her. She is gonna hug this chicken. And you can actually see your hen in there. I guess that's where she's gonna lay her eggs. From what I can tell, you can only have one animal per animal shed. So we're not going to be able to have a llama. We're just going to have to go with the cow today. Now let's start setting up her garden. If we click on the garden plot, we can choose purchase oversized crop seeds. Yes, that's what we want. Aubergine, lettuce, mushroom, pumpkin, watermelon. We're going to purchase all of those. Then we're going to click plant oversized crop. And Marion's going to come plant her lettuce on that crop. Let's plant aubergines, or as I would call them, eggplants. And then let's plant watermelons. And then we're just going to tend to these, and we'll see how long it takes for them to grow. Well, she just ate some fruitcake. Since she's lactose intolerant, it's sending her straight to the toilet. No, where are you going? Go to the bathroom. No, you're about to crap your pants. No, old man, get out of there. No, get out. She's got to go. This girl is lactose intolerant. Oh my god. He's using her one and only bathroom. Things are about to get bad in here if you don't get out. Okay. So you have to be very careful about eating lactose if your sim is lactose intolerant. Your sim can click on something that has lactose in it and choose wonder if worth it. Honey, the fruitcake ain't worth it. Probably my favorite feature of Cottage Living is the new lot challenges, specifically the Simple Living Lot Challenge. This lot requires ingredients to cook all recipes. Cooking with ingredients just makes food taste better. Available with Cottage Living. Your sim cannot cook anything if they don't have the ingredients for it. Oh, I have always wanted something like this in the game without having to use a mod. This is fantastic. So now, in order for our sim to cook any of the things that you see here, she has to have the ingredients. For example, franks and beans, she needs an onion and a meat to make that. If she wants to make lactose-free milk bread, she needs flour, plant milk, and sugar. So this is where farming comes into play. This is what makes this expansion so much fun to me, is now she has to go out there and gather eggs that can save her money, because she gets them from her own chickens and she can make eggs and toast. We just have to go to the store and get some bread. I think it's time that Marion went into town and purchased some groceries. Grocery ordering is another thing that came with this expansion. We could call up and order groceries, but Marion doesn't know anyone, so I think she should go downtown. Oh, you can't just go there? Okay, I guess I have to go to the Gnome's Arms bar to get to the downtown area. That's weird. We're gonna head over to the grocery stall here. So then we're gonna buy grocery shop items. Sims. Hello, I'd like to buy some of your groceries, please. Buy some milk and some cheese. Oh, no, she can't drink milk and cheese. Oops, she's lactose intolerant. And I'm just gonna buy whatever. I'm just gonna buy some stuff. Man, those prices are high, y'all. That is expensive. 24 simoleons for a tomato? Jeez Louise. And while we're here, let's check out the Crumplebottom. So you may be aware that they have added Miss Crumplebottom, Agnes Crumplebottom, back to The Sims 4. She owns the garden shop here with her cousin Agatha. So some cool facts about Miss Crumplebottom in The Sims 4. Her default emotion is angry instead of fine like other Sims. And if Sims are romantic around her, oops, my Sim left, okay. If Sims are romantic around Miss Crumplebottom, she will beat them with her purse. Your Sims can also have a Henford heart-to-heart with her if they get a close enough relationship. Overall, I think they did a really good job with Miss Crumplebottom in this game. They gave her unique default behavior and made her really fun to interact with. And now if we choose cook, she can actually cook things. Yay! Let's make some of the new foods. So there were several new foods added with this expansion. Bangers and mash, beef Wellington, milk bread, crumpets, pie, and Yorkshire pudding. There's also canned foods and jars of jam. Let's make some lactose-free Yorkshire pudding. We'll make a family size so she can have leftovers. She needs an egg, plant milk, and flour. And here's the animation for making the Yorkshire pudding. Let me get around on the front. One thing I don't like in The Sims 4 is like how all the cooking prep animations are basically just throwing everything into a bowl and messily stirring it. I feel like they could have done a better job on the animations for cooking in The Sims 4. I really do. But that's a problem with the game overall and not necessarily this pack. All right, after a while, she pulls it out of the oven and there it is. Go ahead and grab a serving. I don't think that'd be a very satisfying meal by itself, but who knows? Maybe it's good. So there's also another lot challenge that comes with this pack called Wild Foxes. Wild Foxes will appear on this lot being a nuisance to your garden chickens and rabbits. This lot automatically comes with that lot challenge. You can turn it off if you want. I'm gonna leave it on and hopefully we will see some wild foxes. I love foxes personally. In real life, they are my spirit animals, but I'm not sure if they're gonna be really annoying in the game. And what is this? Oh my God, we've got a bunny. We've got a wild bunny. Favorite gift unknown, age young adult, not helping with gardening. Well, does that mean we should try and give it a gift? Cross stitch. Let's give a rabbit our cross stitch. Okay, let's discover gift preferences. Hello, rabbit. What would you like as a gift, my dear? Okay, not that. Oh, we have a lot of wild rabbits where I live and none of them have ever let me pet them, but that's adorable. Oh no, my animals are starving and unhappy. Oh geez. Okay, we gotta get her out here to feed these animals right away. I didn't realize that was gonna happen, so we're gonna feed all of our chickens. And she just throws some feed down. That's pretty cute. Wait, do they all come or does she need to do it for every individual chicken? I'm not sure. Just throw a bunch of feed around. And I hovered over our chicken coop. We have 3 eggs ready to collect and the status is slightly dirty. I am interested to see what the collecting eggs animation looks like. All right, Marion is just going up to the chicken coop and she just swipes some eggs out. Okay, well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Now, let's have her clean the coop because it's also dirty. She just grabs the trash bag out of it. Okay, that's cool. Marion has discovered information about a hatchable egg. So you can actually hatch eggs. We just got 2 regular eggs and 1 hatchable egg. Yes! I'm gonna click on the hatchable egg and choose incubate in coop. Okay, so she's putting the egg in the coop and we can see it in there. And it tells you the time until hatching. That's so exciting. Our animal shed is dirty and feed level is low. So we're gonna go refill feed. And I wanna see what the animations look like for this. So when she goes to refill the feed, she just walks inside the dark door and you can't see any kind of animation or anything. Oh, but you can see how she's filling the feed over here. I feel like this is a shortcut. This is kind of a jip. And I feel like The Sims 4 does this a lot with animations. I feel like we get so shortchanged with animations, which are one of the most important parts of the game, in my opinion. So that kind of sucks, but at least we got to see something. And then let's clean the shed and let's see. It's probably going to be the same thing. I bet she just walks right back inside. Yeah. But I mean, that's That's all right. To be honest, it's still better than The Sims 3 cows and chickens. Specifically, the chickens are a lot better because you can actually interact with your individual chickens and chicks. So I'm not mad. I still think it's fun. Could it have been better? Yes. But is it terrible? No. Our cow's dirty and unhappy. All right, we need to clean our cow. And I like how she gets, like, actually dirty. You can see the dirty texture on her coat. Is that what you call it? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. There is a nice cleaning animation. And the cow looks so happy. Look at her little face. This is something I haven't seen before. You can click on a shop and choose window shop, and then your sim will literally window shop. I wish you could go into the shop and actually shop. So this is a clothing store, and now I can click on it and choose change outfit or plan outfits. But you can't actually go into it. I'm really kind of disappointed that all these shops down in the town square, you can only window shop and you can't go in or anything. That's a little disappointing, and that's very Sims 4. I was really hoping that there would be more, you know, buildings you could go inside, but the only one you can go in is the pub over here. One thing that I don't like about these new garden plots for growing the oversized produce is that it forces you to plant only one crop per plot. So it plants 9 of the crop, and you can't plant like more than one thing on one of these huge plots. I like the kind of old way of gardening where you can just plant like 1, 2, or 3 or however many you want of each individual crop, but this just fills the whole plot with that one crop. So I wish you had a little bit more kind of control over that. Clara is now under the effects of a healthy treat. This increases the animal's lifespan. So I bought a healthy treat in town and fed it to the cow, and now she has a longer lifespan. I love that. So the different treats you feed your animals actually have an impact. That's really cool. So Marion found out that this rabbit's gift preference was an egg, so we're gonna give him an egg and see what happens. Maybe they'll become friends. Here you go, little one. Take this gift of an egg. And oh, okay, it just increased their relationships a lot. Marion completed her cross stitch, and we're gonna hang it on the wall. That is her beginner cross stitch. Not bad, not bad. I like anything that Sims can do to create things to put in their own homes. I told her to gather lactose from Clara. So in her mind, I guess that means milk the cow, grabbing on them teats and pulling out the milk. And she's gonna milk her. Aww. She's lactose intolerant, so I don't know what we're gonna use the milk for. But now we have 6 bottles of milk in her inventory. Wow, that's a lot of milk from one milking. So Marion was cleaning out the cow shed, and she got a vitality fertilizer. So it looks like you can get fertilizer from cleaning out the shed or the chicken coop, which is really cool. The egg that was incubated in the coop is ready to hatch. Have Marion use hatch egg to see the hatching in progress. All right, get up at 2 a.m. and come hatch this egg. Let's see what the animation looks like. She's gonna grab it, she's gonna pick it up. Oh, and it hatches right in her hand. It's a fox! Okay, for the first time, I've seen a fox creeping up here. What are you doing, Whiskey? Let's see if we can shoo Whiskey the fox away. I see you eyeballing my chickens. No, sir, not today. My sim is autonomously going out and cleaning the chicken coop. I like that they will do some of the care actions on their own. Wow, hen chick has grown into a hen. So it only takes a couple days for your chicks to grow up. Another thing I noticed about the gardening is that once the crops actually sprout, it's not really 9 plants like it looks like in the beginning. For lettuce, it looks like 4 plants. For eggplant, it's 4 plants. And then we have 2 watermelons. I still don't like the way it takes over the whole plot though, but that's okay. I can overlook that because it's only for these specific crops, and you can still garden the old-fashioned way by just planting other crops directly in the ground. Unlike regular crops, it took about 5 days for my oversized crops to be ready to harvest. Unfortunately, I checked the fair schedule, and the oversized crop fair is not coming for another 4 weeks. So I don't think we're going to make it there in today's review, but we will check out the chicken fair tomorrow. Each week a new fair comes to town. This is the Finchwick chicken fair tomorrow. Then the next week is the garden fair. The week after that is the cow fair. And the week after that is the oversized crop fair. I wish there was a way that you could choose when the fairs came. So once you have some fruits and vegetables in your inventory, you can just click on a stove and choose canning. And then like we can make apple jam, mushroom conserve, meat substitute, which we can make with mushrooms, aubergines, soybeans, or faux meat cubes. And you can also make various different types of jam. We'll just make some apple jam. Why not? I think it's pretty cool that they've added canning back into the game. It was really well done in The Sims 3. I believe it was a store item in The Sims 3 that you could use for canning. But in this game, you just do it right on the stove. There's not like a separate canning station, which I would have preferred. But also, it's kind of nice that you don't have to take up the extra space. With a canning station, you can just do it right on your stove. So, you know, pros and cons. I am glad that they added that in, though. That's pretty cool. It's a way for your Sims to preserve what they grow in their gardens. Let's see our apple jam. There it is. And it would also make a nice way to do like a business. Your Sims could sell their jam. Oh, she wasn't done with it. She's still got to process it or whatever. I don't know. I know nothing about canning. I think you have to like process it in the cans in the water. There we go. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Be careful. Be careful, it's hot! The Finchwick Fair has started. Come win amazing prizes by competing in competitions. Here we are at the fair, which I guess is set up in the town square, which gives the town square a little bit more of a purpose than just the lame window shopping that it had before. Marion needs a chicken in her inventory to participate in this competition. Oh no, I didn't bring a chicken. All right, we're back. We're back with a chicken in tow. And here he is. Awaiting judgment. It looks like Lavina is coming over to judge the chickens. Lavina, there's no chicken there. What are you judging? Let's see if there's anything else to do in the fair. It doesn't appear so. I feel like this is like a festival, only worse. I gotta be honest, so far I think the fair is pretty lame. There's nothing to do here. You just go and enter your chicken or whatever, or your vegetable, and that's it. Everything else is still pretty much exactly the same. There's no like other activities that I see. Finchwick Fair reward, 1 super vitality fertilizer, 1 second place chicken competition ribbon. Congratulations, your chicken won 2nd place at the Finchwick Fair. I don't care for the fair. It was not very much fun. There was nothing to it. I basically had to enter my chicken and then stay in this area until it was over. Not that impressed with the fair. I think there should have been like more activities for your Sims to do while they're waiting on the fair to be over. Anything would have been better than that, really. It felt kind of half-assed and thrown together. I think maybe they would have even been better off just leaving that out completely. So I've played Cottage Living for about a week in game, and I've experienced almost everything that the pack has to offer. And overall, I think this is a good expansion pack for The Sims 4, which I am surprised by, especially if you enjoy farming. I love the new animals, the cows, chickens, and llamas. Even the foxes and rabbits were so cute. I love the ability to produce your own food through farming, including eggs and milk, the new crops, the simple living lot challenge, canning, cross-stitch, crafting with wool, hatching chickens. These are all really cool features that I had a lot of fun playing with. Now, that being said, the pack also has its shortcomings. The new aspiration is very location specific, which I am not a fan of. The world is far too small in my opinion, and there aren't enough pre-made families to play the world alone. And the fair absolutely sucks ass. I feel like they probably had a good idea for the fairs, but it feels like one of those situations where they didn't have the resources or time to finish it, so they just kind of threw it in there all half-assedly. I am giving this one a positive review because gameplay is what's most important, and this expansion actually does deliver many new and interesting gameplay features. If you don't like the farming type of gameplay, this expansion probably won't be for you, but if you do, there's a lot to do and a lot to explore. It actually kept me pretty engaged, and I was having a lot of fun with it. I really think that this is the best expansion pack that has ever been released for The Sims 4, just for the sheer amount of gameplay. Previously, my favorite expansion was Get Together because I love the club system and I just love the huge world of Windenburg, but I think Cottage Living has it beat. What do you think? Have you had a chance to play around with with this? And if not, what do you think of what you've seen so far? Leave a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear what you guys think who've been playing this for a while, and even those of you who haven't yet played it, what your opinions are so far. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I will see you with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!